Hello lovelies, thanks for stopping in. Today I wanted to go over one of the requests that I received from one of my subscribers. The request was for an inoffensive, inexpensive cologne or fragrance for men at the office. So I thought that was an excellent request. I thought that it's something that everyone could use, so I chose 5 different fragrances that I really like, and I think that they're well worth the money. They're around $60, some of them a little bit more expensive, but I think they are wonderful. So let's get into it. I'm going to be going in order of my least to most favorite. I tend to like the ones with a little bit more presence the most, but I think that of the set, they are all relatively inoffensive, like the request. So we're going to start with Marc Jacobs Men. This is a very light citrusy scent. This is one where you can't really put too much on. I actually put it on myself and I thought it was pretty pleasant. This one is really fresh and clean, and it's alluring, I think. It has a little bit of a powdery lavender note in the middle. I think you can wear as much of this as you'd like, and no one around you would be offended in the least. It is so light and delicate. One of the common factors in these fragrances was lavender, which I thought was very interesting, but that is one of the main notes in here. And that seems like it's very feminine, but it is just a note that has a lot of presence in the ones that I selected today. I think you will find it very interesting as well if you get your nose into some of these fragrances. The top notes are cypress, bergamot, cardamom, cumin, and ginger. And I really like those top few notes. It's really pleasant, very fresh, very good summer scent. The middle notes are fig leaf, rose, cyclamen, and water notes. I like those. I think that's what keeps it to that inoffensive status. Base notes are tonka bean, patchouli, oak moss, and cedar, and I think those are the notes that really make it very masculine. It really wears well on your skin. It is quite light and it's very enjoyable. I think this is an excellent choice. It is only $64. I think this fragrance is a tie with the other fragrance that I have at the same price range, the Givenchy by Gentlemen Only Casual Chic. They're very similar in that they're very light and citrusy, and you really can't wear too much of them. The Casual Chic by Givenchy is very light. Like I said, one of those perfectly inoffensive scents, something you could wear at the office. It is very distinctly man. The notes are cardamom, juniper, and ginger. The juniper is very pleasant in this. Cedar birch is paired very well with the juniper. And then an ambroxan, which is a sweet, earthy scent like ambergris, and also a little bit of sandalwood at the end. This one wears down really well. I like it because it's a little drier scent than the Marc Jacobs Man. So I think if I had to choose between the two, which, they're really close. I really like the Givenchy by Gentlemen Only. It has a softer, more distinct, manly scent, and that's what makes me prefer it over the Marc Jacobs. Both are very good. Of course, of all of these scents that I tried, I thought these were the best. So these are by no means bad fragrances. I like them all. I just happen to like some more than others. I really like the Gentlemen Only Casual Chic. It's very pleasant, and this one is only $63. Next, we have YSL La Nuit de l'Homme. That one is $48. This one is really great and the least expensive of them all. It has cardamom, bergamot, lavender, cedar, cumin, and vetiver. It is a very natural scent. You can really smell the cedar in it quite a lot, and it's very pleasant. The cedar is softened by all of the other notes in the fragrance, and that really is the focus. This one also is very delicate, not too offensive, but again, masculine and very pleasant to the nose. Next, we have another Givenchy, Gentlemen Only, and this one is intense. It is around $68. You can probably get it for a little less expensive, maybe on Amazon. I looked for all of these fragrances at Sephora, and they had a really great selection, and they're very willing to give you samples, which I highly recommend doing, especially if you're going to be using it on your skin, to see if you want it and you love it yourself, how well it works with your skin. So this next one, Givenchy Gentlemen Only Intense, it is very inoffensive. It is a little oriental, which I really liked about it because I've been really getting into that oriental kick lately. So it is kind of like the Tom Ford scents, the more oriental part of their line, but it is much more muted. It has a little bit of fruity notes in there, and it is very pleasant. I think that this is going to be that inoffensive oriental scent. If you are really looking to get into those more powerful fragrances, this one will slowly get you there. And of course, this is something that you can wear and really keep from giving someone a headache, which is something like Royal Oud or Tobacco Vanille from Tom Ford. Those will very likely give someone a headache if it's someone that's not used to fragrances. So this one is an excellent choice when you're going to be in close quarters with a lot of people. That is a very pleasant scent. The notes are green mandarin oil, birch and black pepper, patchouli, cedar and leather, and then tonka, amber, and incense. I think I really enjoy the tonka bean a lot in this particular fragrance. It has kind of a sweet, fruity, alluring scent that I cannot get enough of. I might actually put some of this one on myself. Lastly, I'm going to choose this one as my favorite because it is a very classic scent, something that will carry with you, that all women love. I think that this one has withstood the test of time just because so many women love it, and I just sprayed it and I can smell it and it's so good. This one is at the Barbers by the Replica line. I recently purchased one of these fragrances myself, or in fact it was a gift to me from my fiance. It was the At the Beach or Beach Walk by Replica. This one is At the Barbers by Madison Martin, and it is very pleasant because it is that classic male scent. It smells like a more complex Barbasol. So it's very enjoyable. I really like it. You can smell it in whiffs as you pass the person. My fiance tested this one out for me, and I really enjoy it. It is something that is pleasant. Even though it's a little bit stronger than the others that I've chosen, it is not a very heavy scent, something like a heavy oriental or something very unique that people will notice and maybe have a dislike toward. This one is very pleasant, very classic masculine, clean, fresh shaven. This one I chose my favorite. I think the second to favorite is the Gentlemen Only Intense. That one is so pleasant. It is such a light oriental scent. It's just wonderful. Of all of these, the Madison Martin Replica at the Barbers is the most expensive at about $125. I was able to stay under $125. Most of them are around $60 with the exception of the YSL La Nuit de l'Homme, which is about $50. Of all of them, I really enjoyed picking them out. They were all so pleasant. They are all distinctly different and really enjoyable, and none of them are too offensive, which I think they are wonderful for. They have that kind of gentleness and roundedness in their profile that makes them so delectable and very enjoyable. So please try these out. I highly recommend getting a sample, trying them on your skin, and seeing how the others around you like them. Like I said, the At the Barbers by Replica and the Givenchy Intense was my favorite of the 5, but all of them are really great. So please try them out, tell me what you think, and recommend some others that are very similar to this category. Inoffensive, something that you can wear at the office that's also inexpensive. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, guys. Keep sending those recommendations to me. I did just recently purchase a couple samples from Lucky Scent per the request of some of my subscribers, and I'm very excited to do a review and a first impression on those as well. With all of the fragrances that I did review, I let them reach those base notes, and I still love them until that point. So they're excellent from top to bottom. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Keep sending those recommendations, like, subscribe, and I will see you soon.